All right, and we're back. Working on this turd. Here we go. Got the Silverado loaded up. Crate motor, brand new. Well, rebuilt. I've bought a few of them this way. I've rebuilt a few of them. Done it multiple ways, you know. It's all in preference here, which I can't seem to get the bag open. Show y'all what a new motor looks like. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at all that brand new shiny goodness. Yep, first look at a brand new motor right there. Mr. Shorty's gonna be happy, I hope. Starter bolt hole right there. We're gonna have to steal the flywheel off of it. It comes with the oil pan already on it, which is nice. Timing cover's already on it. Once again, that's nice. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna weasel that motor over there on the hoist, and we're gonna set it in the top of the box. I got a bag sitting in the box, and we will get it set up from there. I'm gonna set you in the corner and watch me struggle a little bit while I figure out exactly what I'm gonna do here. So here we go. We'll roll straight into work here. Except I lowered the camera. That should be good though. Well, that's a good small view anyway. I'll bring you back in as we get everything going. We're going to have to walk over to the hoist, so I'm sorry if I'm out of shot for just a second. I'm headed your way. It's tight. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to move some stuff. Looky there. And we made it. The drum will move. Old motor, meet crate. We will take some stuff off this motor, obviously, and transfer it to the new motor. So I guess that's where we need to start at. Stand this new motor straight up in the crate right here. Well, I know why he's not just standing in the crate already. I'm assuming whoever did this didn't build the platform properly for him. Well, that's sort of right anyway. Let's see. Did they leave us any lift brackets? They did not. Alright, got her out of the crate. So I guess we're just going to set her in the floor. A little 4-cylinder. Shouldn't be too bad. Here we go. Could have been a little gentler on the tailgate, I guess. Instead I cooked it, but there it is, right in the flow. That wasn't too bad, and everything looks pretty good here. There's a lot of parts we're going to start swapping over to it, cleaning and swapping. So I'm going to put you on a time lapse as we start swapping. All right, I was going to run a time lapse, and I've done a little time lapse. I may add it to the video, I may not. But this is going to be a lot of BS. I'm going to pull it, take it over to the safety clean machine, clean it, bring it back, put it on the motor. I mean, there's no point in me videoing this. In the future, if you want me to start doing more of what I'm doing, I'll show you. But for now, I think I'm just going to pull it apart, clean it, set it with this motor, and if I may just set it with it and then time lapse it going back together. That's probably what I'll do. But here's a nice brand new motor. If you're curious what it looks like, good look at that joker. And here's an old ugly nasty motor. Unfortunately, a lot of them old ugly nasty parts is going to go on that nice new clean motor. Is what it is. Good enough. Bring y'all back. Here's where we've made it so far. You got the valve cover just sitting on. I was currently tightening the bolts on it, and just thought I probably should make an update on where we're going so far. We got this sitting here so I don't knock it over. Just a little block. We've got the little cooler back on it, the filter installed. This is the line for the turbo, the feed line for the turbo. So there's still a bunch more stuff to come off this motor over here. Oh yeah, we pulled the cam position sensors, whatever these things are. I think they're position sensors off. We pulled the water housing off the backside, which we've already replaced, so it actually looks good and new. Found the turbo line that comes off of this nipple here and runs down to the turbo. That line's shot. We're gonna have to replace him. Still got to transfer the water pump and that water housing and all that goes on the end of the water pump right here. Transfer all that from that motor over there. You know, just a few things left. Oh, you got to get the alternator and everything on that side of the motor as well. All that stuff right there. Alternator and other pulleys and whatnot. Tensioner, you know, normal stuff. So we're cleaning and going. It's just taking time. Just clean up, make it look decent, so when it goes back on the motor, it's all clean and shiny, and you know, the man's happy with it when he's done. I mean, honestly, he probably ain't never gonna raise the hood to check any of it, but if he does, it looks good. I like things to look nice. So, taking our time and getting her done. I'll bring y'all back in a bit on what's next. So right now oh yeah, we've already put plugs in there too. Probably can't see them, but brand new plugs in there. I didn't even bother taking the old ones out. I think we replaced them, but if we didn't, it's got new ones in it anyway. So that motor will go back basically as it is, missing those parts. So I'll bring y'all back later. All right. A little tired, cold. Once again, it's not that cold. I'm just cold. Let's see. Just for the thought. How cold is it? Let's see here. At least I have a reason to be cold. It's 36. Doors open. Just got a little heater sitting here running. All right. So, either way, here's where we're at. Old motor, completely disassembled. All we have left is the alternator. And I would have already took it off, but let's just say some smart guy used the alternator bolt right here for the chain. Not a bad thing, not a good thing, just is. So, here we are. Motor is disassembled. There's what it looks like on the inside. It's kind of disgusting, and no, I really haven't gave a crap. I've kind of just thrown the gasket back on top of it. Chain's old and dirty. You saw what the new one looked like. Looks like all my sensors are gone like they're supposed to be. Turn it this direction. Take a quick look here. All I got left is the alternator, it looks like. Yep, looks like all that's left is the alternator. So I finally got it all tore down. Here's the new motor. All put back together. There's some warranty paperwork. We'll pull it and set it out of the way for the moment. Here's the new motor. All brand new. Ready to go. This is a little feed line right here that comes off with a turbo. And just kind of sits somewhere in here. I just kind of got it wedged up out of the way so it don't fall down and hook stuff. Got a block to make sure it don't tip over until I can get the hoist back on it. This is the turbo drain line right here. And we haven't hooked any of the water lines up yet. One goes to here somewhere. I think it's right there. And the other one comes over here and goes to like this guy, I think, something like that. And we're going to replace both of those. They're both rotten. So I'll have to order them from the local store, or have to go to the GM dealer. And everything on this side, as you can tell, is all clean and looks good. No starter installed yet. And the flex plate is laying over there in the floor. I don't think we can see it from here. Let's see. Yep, you can. It's right there, right beside the impact gun. So we're loading the old motor up, dropping her in the crate, and calling it a day. I'm actually happy for it to be a day, because that means the part of cleaning this thing and all is over. But I do get to stand up against the nice heater, so that's nice. is. Going in. That's it. Set it down. Pull the chain off. The bracket and the alternator. And this thing is a dunner. Dunner, see? See what I mean? We'll leave the hook on it. You know, I'm going to be up and down in here for a minute. But actually, I'll probably lay it over so it doesn't tip over when we ride down the road to the shop, back to the office, to the place, to the store. And we'll go from there. Of course, I got the wrong socket on there. Good times, good times. I think that covers it for this evening. I'm kind of moving stuff out of the way as I'm talking. I apologize. Got the floor to clean up. Got tools to clean up. Got a motor to install after we get a few more parts. Hitting it. Later. Alrighty, and we're back. So here's where we're at. Here's our little, we're still working on the Chevy Cruz. Here's our little 4-banger engine. It's mostly finished. We have a couple select pieces that need to be finished up here. So, like, if you look, well, there's a vacuum line right there. I'm gonna hook up as we're talking. All right, there we go. Okay, so we're waiting on the pipe, the rubber hose that comes from right here. Let's see if I can get down here where I can show you. Get a good view on the camera. All right, so you see the metal pipe right here. Here's the metal pipe. It comes up and kicks into here. Once the AC compressor's on, that joker's a hard joker to change. Then there's another one that goes from right here. There's a little fitting hole right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right there. And it comes into the back of the turbo. Same thing on this side. There's one that goes from right here. There's a little small plastic barb on the bottom of this doodad somewhere. There it is. Right there. And it goes from there, wraps in behind the turbo. I have the fitting, I have the lines, I don't have the fittings. And we're also going to go ahead and replace this turbo drain pipe, because if any of you ever have played with it before, you'll know that it's a plastic flex-like conduit line thing. But other than that, turbo's on, exhaust is on. Hope it fits with the exhaust on it. And already got the coil pack on, plugs are in it. I hadn't put oil in it yet. I could do that, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Got the motor mount adapter on, the belt's on. All we got left to do is slide it over the AC compressor and call it a day there. And then we got intake and everything else. So that'll be the last update for this. For the moment, we're waiting on a few parts to get here. Like I said, it's been about 3 days. I'm tired of waiting on them. But this thing will be able to go back together real soon, and Mr. Shorty will be happy to have his car back, I'm sure. So I guess for the time being, y'all have a good one.